Everyone is obsessed with something, and the only thing that they will get in their life consistently is the thing they're obsessed with. There is something everyone is ready for. That something is what they do 24/7. Nothing is doable. It is only the things that you have no choice but to do. There is something in your life that you do 24 hours a day without counting the hours. There are things in your life that you do without even thinking. You only say, is it doable to do that, to the things you don't want to do. It reminds me of a quote from Naval Ravikant. If you start counting, you will run out of patience before success actually arrives. Let me ask you this question. Would you be asking me if it is doable if I tell you that you can get $5 million if you get here exactly at 7 o'clock today? No one chooses everything. We are chosen. Self-honesty is your only savior. Self-honesty helps you find it, what you are chosen to do. Your true calling in life, your birthright, your mastery. The things that you do greatest are the things you do not know how to do them. Consume less, create more. And when your creation is greater than your consumption, magical things will start to happen. To master something, you can't learn it from books or videos like this. And don't believe me, if you could master boxing by watching Mike Tyson, then many fighters would be legendary. If you could master investing by reading Warren Buffett, many investors would be billionaires. If you could master life by reading the Bible, then many people would be Jesus. Your best work comes from instinct. Writing is instinctual. Painting is instinctual. Speaking is instinctual. Designing is instinctual. True art just comes. Quiet the noise around you to find out what you are born to do. Because society is loud. Your family is persuasive. Social media is tempting. And extraordinary people are rare. Most of the stuff out there is hurting your sharp, natural edge that we all have. The thing that makes us unique. And you become what you consume. And therefore, if you consume more, you get closer to mainstream, to average, to most people. But when you spend time alone without distraction, then your internal curiosity will show you the way. Your path will slowly reveal itself. And Naval said it best. Curiosity is innate, but smothered via socialization and distractions. Spend enough time alone and it will return. If I'm not working and listening to binaural beats, I always listen to educational videos or podcasts. When I walk outside, my AirPods go in. When I make lunch, these things go in. When I drive to the gym, they go in. I even walked into the shower 2 times now with these in my ears. They still work, but it tells you how much I use them. And I think you too. And my question to you is, aren't these distractions, all these videos and podcasts, to what you naturally desire? The last 3 months I spent more time alone, up to a point where my family asked me if I was okay. Because in a world full of socialization, it is weird if you isolate yourself. But to me, being weird is a sign that I'm on the right path. Being isolated is the only way to achieve mastery. Solitude will show you the way. But it can't be the only thing, right? Otherwise, every person who spends time alone would achieve mastery. And when you look around you, that's simply not the case. I mean, in Japan they have 1.5 million loners, but not 1.5 million masters. So there has to be something else. And when I look back at my own life, everything that I became really good at, I wouldn't say a master at, but really good at those things, I just had a very deep desire that can't be faked. Just an intense joy of doing them. And not for the result that you get from doing it. Not the prize, not the trophy, but the flow state of doing it. For me right now, this is writing, designing. I also have it when I go to the gym and when I walk outside and question my mind. Really ask deep questions. By the way, I'm Jordan, did over $4 million in revenue, hired over 40 people. And I started making videos in 2012. And I'm showing you how I grow my personal brand, achieve financial freedom, and find peace in my life. I see my work as art. And a great quote from Naval about art is this: I only really want to do things for its own sake. That is one definition of art. Whether it's business, exercise, romance, friendship, whatever. I think the meaning of life is to do things for their own sake. Ironically, when you do things for their own sake, you create your best work. But to do things for their own sake, it is hard, if not impossible, if you still have need in your life. If you need your painting to be sold for millions of dollars, you won't be able to create your best work. If you need your book to be sold to millions of people, you won't be able to create your top 1% art. And if you need your video to go viral, you won't show your authentic self that the world and, truthfully, yourself desperately needs you to be. Money is a need until it is no longer a need. You can conclude that you are okay with sleeping under a bridge and don't need money. But most of us can only eliminate the need for money by having enough of it to survive. And my goal is to arrive at that place as soon as possible. Because when I've removed the need for money, I can stop wasting time, can waste less of my time, and do more of what I'm born to do. I'm born to create. And if you want to know how I found out what my calling is in life, you can watch this video next. And a serious person may check the show notes. Talk soon.